Hello, welcome to my stream. Today I'll be playing more of Final Fantasy VI, and yesterday I did some more exploration. I could finally find Strago. I already knew where he was, but I could finally get him back to my party. And also, I could find a new Esper. It seems that it is a very powerful one. He was called Ragnarok. And besides that, I also could finally discover or learn how to do something about the tiny island that was to southeast, right? To southeast, near the bottom of the map. And it was a side quest that demanded struggle. But so we finally could get in there, and after beating the monster inside the cavern, and inside the island, Strago could learn a very special or a very powerful ability. And I still need to test that actually. I believe I only used it once, and I don't know, maybe I should try using it more times. But anyways, that was for yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a dragon. I was expecting to get at least one dragon yesterday, especially in the island, but he wasn't in there. So yes, today we need to keep looking for the three remaining dragons and also Death Gaze. And speaking about Death Gaze, I have been thinking about him, and I believe I will try to look for him first. I have some ideas, probably they are not right, I'm not sure. But yes, I have made some theories. I was thinking about him, and today I really want to find him to because then after fighting him I will finally be able to focus on the dragons only. And also yesterday I learned that one of the dragons could be located inside the magic tower, so then I will be able to focus on finding the other two. But anyways, today I really want to go after Death Gaze. That's my objective today. And let me start the game. I only have Terra, so I will need to regroup my party, right? To change my party. I had Terra because there was something I wanted to try. I believe that's the reason. Yes, I believe I was checking maybe General Leo's graveyard or something, right? Let me see something because I really don't remember finishing the last stream with Terra, but I saved the game, right? Okay, okay, I saved the game. He has Grand Delta. That was the ability that Strago learned after beating a monster inside the island, or the cavern, right? So I saved the game. But it was so weird to have Terra, like the only one in my party. I don't remember exactly why I did that. And it was yesterday. My memory is so bad, right? Okay, let me get everyone back in here. Hey, Outros, how are you doing, man? You cooked for Alpha? Nice, man. How was it? I hope it became a great dish, or I hope it went well. It's been some days since I have cooked farofa because I'm so lazy, but now I really wish I had farofa too, man. How was it? I hope it went great. Probably it was great, right? Because you are a cook, so most likely your farofa is better than mine. And also, have you tried eating it with what else? Hey Drew, hello, how are you doing, man? Be careful about the spoilers, alright? Outros was talking about a very popular dish that I have in my country. It is a dish very popular in Brazil. It's called farofa, and on many streams of mine we are talking about food, and Brazil has a very diverse types of dishes and food. So it's very common for me to try to explain to the others, to the viewers, right? The types of food that we have in here, and one of them was farofa, and it seems that Outros tried cooking it today. So I'm waiting for his response about that. I want to know how farofa was for him, because for me it is so damn good. And one of the things that I would miss in my country in case I need to leave it would be the food from here. It's one of the best things I can say about my country. It's only audio? That's great, man. Actually, I will be talking about the game too, so some spoilers you will hear, but I know that when you are only hearing, sometimes you don't pay that much attention, right? About everything. It's easy for you to forget. I know what you mean by that. You loved it? How was it? Like, what have you used? And have you eaten it with beans? I know, right? And isn't it easy to do? One of the things that I most like about farofa is how easy it is to cook it. It is so easy to make it, and also very fast. But I'm glad that you could try it, and now you know a place in your city that sells it. Maybe it was the same place that you told me before, but when you checked it before, they didn't have it because it was sold out. But maybe now they have it, and you could get it. It's funny because you tried farofa. Mambo was in here some streams ago, and he was talking about his experience after trying Brazilian barbecue for the first time, and he was amazed by our food. And yeah, man, you guys need to eat our food because it's so damn good, especially the barbecue. And also, I would say the fruits, but I don't think you guys can find the fruits in your countries. It would be very difficult, I believe. To try the fruits, you would need to come here, I believe. At least some of them. Even in the place where I live in the southeast part of Brazil. Even in here, it is hard for me to eat or to drink juice of some fruits that only are found in the northeast part of Brazil. So even in here, it's hard for me to get to them. Imagine people in another country. So yeah. But anyways, let me go back to Final Fantasy. Like I was saying in the beginning of the stream, today I want to find at least Death Gaze. He is my main objective today. And I have some theories. I have some theories about him. The first theory, and wait, before explaining my theories and my ideas, what could I learn about Death Gaze so far in the game? The NPCs only told me that to find him, I need to be flying with my airship. So okay, he might not be on the land. Also another thing, it seems that we will fight once, but even if I can't beat him for the first time, because maybe he will run away, or maybe he will use an attack that make my party vanish, or I don't know, he might be able to cancel the fight, according to one of the NPCs. And I know that because the NPC told me that it doesn't matter how many times I fight him, because each time I damage him, he won't recover his HP. So it seems that it might be a tricky fight, or the fight will need to happen more than once. So those are the informations I know about Death Gaze. That he is flying around, and the only way to get to him is also flying, and also that maybe I will need to fight him more than once. Okay, so what can I do about that? Because I have been flying a lot, exploring the land most likely, but I have been flying, it still counts, right? And I still couldn't find him. So my theories are, first, maybe I need to... Wait, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let me go back there. Maybe I need to keep flying like that. Don't stop. Maybe that triggers something. That's something that I haven't tried. So I will keep flying around the world without stopping. Or maybe the opposite. Maybe I'm not the one that needs to go after him. Instead of doing that, maybe I need to wait for him to get to me. So in case this doesn't work, I want to try to stay immobilized, right? Or stand still, to not move for some time until he gets to me. Maybe that's also another possibility. If both strategies don't work, then I believe I will try to look for him at some areas of the map that may look a little bit suspicious. I don't know. But my first strategy right now is to move without stopping. Like I'm pursuing something or someone, you know? You cooked it with mushroom, black olive, onion, and garlic. I recommend you to use some pork, bacon, pepperoni. I hope you use the butter. Also, you can use an egg. You can do a mashed egg. I'm not sure how you call that in English, but you can use a mashed egg with mashed sweet potato. Wait, cinnamon, nutmeg, cayenne pepper. That's a very specific pepper type. Also, farofa is good with pepper. I agree with you. Not too much, but some pepper helps and gives it some good flavor. And I stewed beef with beans. Yeah, man, with beans it is so good. Do you know also the vinaigrette sauce? The sauce that has tomato, onion. Wait. My strategy worked! My strategy worked. I found him. I found him. I found him. We're fighting him. Wait, he's healing? Oh my god, he's strong. I can't believe my strategy worked. Let's go, let's go, let's go, boys. Destroy this damn monster that was so hard to find. Wait, I should pay more attention in here. He ran away, right? Okay, I'm not surprised. Let's go again. Let's keep flying around until I find him. You're surprised that took so long? Yeah, because, I don't know, maybe I wasn't focusing my thoughts on him. I was expecting him to appear like randomly, so while I was exploring the other areas of the world, he might appear. That was my expectation. But after that amount of time, after not being able to find him, then I decided to think about him, because I'm almost finding all the secrets, or many of the secrets that I want to find in the game, and he was one of the things left. So yeah, it can happen as soon as I get the airship, but I'll keep flying. I'm not sure if I need to go to any location, but I don't think I need. It only depends on flying non-stop, I believe. But yes, about farofa, I was talking that it is a very good dish to have with the vinaigrette sauce, which is tomato, onion, green pepper, vinegar, and a little bit of olive oil. If you do that sauce and mix it with farofa, it's amazing, man. It's one of my favorite food combinations. But also works well with beans. Farofa also goes well with beans. And barbecue. In here, farofa is a must-have in Brazilian barbecue. Scapluni, hey! Hello! Thank you for the host! We could find Death Gaze, man! I could find him! I am trying to focusing on beating him in this start of the stream, in this beginning of the stream. And I was talking about my strategies, and my first strategy worked, which is flying around without direction but flying non-stop. And suddenly he appeared. The battle started. So that's a good begin for... That's a good way to begin the stream, right? So how are you doing? We were talking about farofa because it seems that Ultros could finally cook farofa. And he did it with mushroom, black olive, onion and garlic. That's a different combination. I would say that people here really prefer to use pepperoni, bacon, and egg. But yeah, it's not very common to see someone making farofa with mushrooms. But he liked it, that's what mattered. You need to cook farofa sometime, everyone needs to do it. And I need to cook it again because it's been some days since I last did it. I might do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I won't be streaming, so I will have more time to cook. I will try to do it tomorrow. And there we go again. You know what? I will use a Bushido in here. Yeah, man, with bacon, it works very well. And also an egg, like I was saying. Okay, we should heal everyone. Mog is dead. And he ran away again. Hey Riker, welcome to the stream! I finally found him! Man! First strategy that I thought to use, it worked. Like Ultros was saying, he was surprised that it took me a long time until finding him. But yeah, I told him that it was because I wasn't focusing my thoughts about finding him. I was expecting him to appear randomly while I was exploring on the land. But before he could appear, I always got to my destination and then I stopped flying around. So today I decided to fly around non-stop and it seems to work. I turned Ragnarok into an Esper. I kept him into an Esper. Or, yeah, I believe that's a way to say it. You generally do Bushido 4, it's because it's faster, right? I don't want to waste a lot of time on Sion doing the Bushido skills. I don't know what, Rosa, I'm happy with my choice, man. Especially because it makes more sense to keep Ragnarok as an Esper. First, he will be able to teach his skills to everyone, so all my party members can learn whatever he teaches. Second, in case I decide to turn him into a weapon or a sword later, I don't know, maybe not in the game, but logically I would still be able to do it. But if I turned him into a sword, it would be impossible to turn him back into an Esper. You know, it would be an irreversible choice. But yeah, I'm speaking about logic. I'm not saying that the game will follow the logic. Probably the logic in the game was like, you have only one chance to decide. So yeah, it's permanent. If you want to keep him as an Esper, he will still be an Esper. But yes, I was thinking about logic, right? You kinda just gotta angle your airship slightly diagonally and then just hold A until you run into him. Yes, Outros, that was my thinking. Because if I turn him into a sword, it's over. He will be a sword and it's over. I can't do anything else about that. But if he is still an Esper, I can teach the skills to everyone, and maybe if the game allows me, I will be able to turn him into a sword. Yeah, he has Ultima, but I have never tried to use it in game so far. Actually, I believe nobody has him still. Yeah, the sword can lead to the strongest sword, but honestly, in any game, I feel like being the strongest attacker. I prefer being the strongest defensor. Or defensor, I don't know how to say that, but I prefer defense than attack. Usually that's how I prefer playing video games, so if I can't get the strongest sword, I'm alright with it. I can still have some other good weapons, and I'm more concerned about defense. Yeah, I prefer defense. There is another way to get the ultimate spell, which means the sword is kind of the better choice, but here another thing. When I was trying to get Ragnarok, and when I finally got to the dialogue, I believe Scapruni told me that the sword will have a side quest, which is very difficult and very demanding. So, for a first time playing this game, I don't think I would be able to finish the side quest. Maybe. Yeah, he told me about how bad the side quest was, so yeah. If I needed to do a side quest and you guys know that I wouldn't enjoy very much having help or getting your help to do it, then I believe I did the best choice. No, I don't want to do everything. If I wanted to do everything, then my run would be 100%. Like, no. I want to do everything in my capacity or in my knowledge by myself. And what did I know about the game so far? I learned that there are 8 dragons, there was Death Gaze, and also there is the Magic Tower. And also there were the party members. So when I say everything, I'm focusing on completing those tasks that the game gave me, things that I could learn by the game itself. I also know that, for example, I'm missing probably 3 Espers to get all of them, but I'm not focusing on that. So in case I beat everything, like in case I defeat Death Gaze, and then I defeat the dragons, and after that I go to the Magic Tower and finish that, I'm not looking for other items, I'm not looking for the remaining Espers, I'm going to Kefka's Tower. That's what will happen after the Magic Tower. Yeah, you're not sure if I would figure out without a spoiler? Yeah, man, and like it happened in Chrono Trigger. When I played Chrono Trigger, I could get a very good item in there. I don't remember exactly the item. I remember now. I believe it was. Can I talk about Chrono Trigger? Will I be spoiling anyone? Because also I don't want to spoil anyone about Chrono Trigger. I believe I'll be good. I believe Riker have played Chrono Trigger. If he knows Final Fantasy VI, he probably also have played Chrono Trigger. Ultros, I know that he played Chrono Trigger and also Scapluni. Yeah, Ultros, I don't know. According to Scapluni and to Riker, it seems that the sword has a side quest. Maybe not the sword of Ragnarok, but maybe you need to do something about that sword to turn into a better sword. I don't know. I can go ahead. Okay, when I was playing Chrono Trigger, I could get an item called the Rainbow Shell. And with that item, I could get something special. I don't remember exactly what. But then I got spoiled. I got spoiled that with the same item, I still could get another one which was very good. I believe it was either a sword or an armor, something like that. And yeah, I got spoiled and I went there, I got the item, but I had decided to not use it in my playthrough because it was something that I couldn't figure out by myself. So I wasn't feeling comfortable to use it. The same could happen with the sword right there. If I got spoiled about the sword or how to make it better or how to complete the side quest, I don't know. I could do it for you guys, but I wouldn't feel comfortable about using the sword because it would be something that I couldn't achieve by myself, you know? That's how I feel about those stuff. But something like that happened in Chrono Trigger. It seems like with the Rainbow Shell I could only find half of the good things about the Rainbow Shell in Chrono Trigger, and then someone spoiled me to get the other half, you know? I will be very honest with you, Ultros. I will be really very honest with you, man. I believe I have an idea what I need to do about the side quest, because I'm not sure who it was, but I have received some weird spoilers about something related to an item that I have. And as you guys are saying that it's not very easy, I believe the spoilers are the middle, I don't know, the vague but still direct spoilers that someone told me before on the chat, they might be related to that. So I have some idea of what it might be going on with that. It seems that I have an item that is very important for something. Because some people have been talking about it before. This is the item. I'm pretty sure this is the item, the Impartisan. I don't know why it is important, but maybe it is related to what you guys are talking about. Is it the Impartisan? I'm pretty sure it is the Impartisan that someone was talking about. Oh, you have the Impartisan, it is a super important item for something. I don't know, but people have been telling me about the Impartisan, and yeah. It was you, Ultros? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that the Impartisan had some importance. But that's all I know. If I still have the item, which item? You mean the Impartisan? I will say that I prefer not knowing what to do about the side quest, because maybe in the future I can try to play this game in a random mode, like a randomized mode or something like that, or I can try to play it again and try to keep Shadow alive, and also try to keep Sid alive. I finally remembered his name. I Every time I want to say his name, I always forget it. But today I could finally learn his name or remember his name, Sid. So I can see myself playing this game again in the future. And that could be something good for me to try. And new, right? Something good and new for me to try in the next time. Yeah, it might take some time. I don't see myself playing this game in the following months. But in the future, who knows, right? Brave New World, yes, Frogos was telling me about that. It seems that it is a difficulty increased version, right? And also it has another changes. Okay, but it's not a randomized. It is a new game based on Final Fantasy VI, if I'm correct. But there is also the randomized version, or the randomized possibility. It's not that hard though. You see, that's another suggestion. I can see myself trying that game in the future. Oh, the randomizer is beyond chaos. It is a different room rack, yeah. But like I was saying, when I had the choice of getting either the Esper or the Sword, logically I did the right choice. Like I explained to you, so I'm not disappointed about getting the Esper, especially because the Sword will be something that only one person will be able to hold, while the Ultima special attack will be something that everyone can have, so I don't know, but yes, you guys told me that there is another way to teach Ultima, but I imagine it will be a harder way. Maybe not. Brave New World balances the game by giving everyone their own unique magic. It improves bad characters like Saya is bad, really? You can do different character builds like magic-based Terra or fire-based Terra. It sounds like Pokemon. It really sounds like Pokemon that you can make the Pokemon focus on something, like giving them a right nature, giving them some proper stats, right? How do I get Pokemon from that? Because of competitive Pokemon. Like you said, you can do different characters builds like magic based Terra. I can do magic based Pokemon, like special attack based Pokemon. And fire based Terra. I can do the same in Pokemon. That's how I use Pokemon in there. Are you a Pokemon player? Because I am, so I can see the connection. It wasn't hard for me to see the connection in there. For example, maybe I'm understanding that wrong. Maybe what you're trying to explain to me works different than how it works in Pokemon. Maybe that's why you are surprised. I don't know, but the first thing that came to my mind is how it happens in Pokemon. That, for example, I believe that in here, when the characters they level up, the points that they earn, they go to every stats. In Pokemon, it's possible for you to not waste that points or those points into, I don't know, unused stats or stats that you don't want them to get or to get better, right? You can use that points into the one that you want them to learn or to get better. That's how Yeah, most RPGs work like that, indeed. There is one spell that's way more powerful than anything else. Maybe it is the Ultima spell. By the name Ultima, I believe it is like the most powerful magic possible. I don't know. So by endgame, the best way to play is to just spam the spell with everyone. Brave New World tries to fix things like that. Yeah, it gives you some challenge, right? It gives you more challenge. Let me see something. How is my party now? Like, yeah, I need to heal Mog. You're not using the same spell over and over. Yeah, they maybe created some enemies that resist the spell, or maybe they reflect the spell, I don't know. But yes, maybe in the future I can try to play the Brave New World rune rack, right? The another stronger sword might be the one I missed, right? The one with the Ragnarok Esper. So okay, I should be start thinking about the dragons, because I know that one of the dragons is inside the match tower, but I'm still missing two of them. So I should start thinking about them. I remember that yesterday I have asked you guys if there was a dragon inside a city, and you guys told me that not. So I will change that question a little bit. Do I need to go to a city to be able to find a dragon in another place? For example, I needed to go to Zozo, because in Zozo there was a door that led me to a cavern, and inside the cavern there was a dragon. Yes or no questions, indeed. So no, the cities are out of question now. They are out of chance right now. Okay. So I need to go to really other places like caverns. Also, it won't work for the castles, because I was into Figaro Castle, and I could find a dragon in there, the water dragon, and I also went to Doma Castle, but it seems that I'm done with Doma Castle. I don't need to go back there. So where else can I go? I have another theory, but I believe it's not right, or it won't make much sense. So I will ask you this. Can I find a dragon flying around just like I did with Death Gaze? Is there a wind, air, dragon or something like that? I will find the remaining dragons. I asked the right question to myself. I don't remember what I have asked. I don't remember. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I have a good question now. I have a good question now. Yes, 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 exactly. I will make a question about that. The places that are missing are Kafka's Last Dungeon or Kafka's Tower and the Magic Tower. So, can I find the dragons, all the dragons, in those places? Or do I still have a dragon to find besides those places? Like in other area? Because if there isn't a dragon in the city, then where the hell could they be? So the three dragons are either in the Magic Tower or in Kafka's Tower. Okay, so after Death Gaze, we will go to the Magic Tower or we will grind to try to progress in there. I don't know. So alright, now we finally know where they are. And that makes sense because I didn't have anywhere else to go. Okay, that's why I shouldn't be overthinking sometimes. But that's also bad. For example, logically, we wouldn't expect to find a dragon inside Kafka's tower. Because, for example, when the game gives you that mission or that side quest of hunting the dragons, it makes you feel like it is a side quest. And when you think about Kafka's Tower, it sounds like the final dungeon. So, what you are expected to do? You are expected to do the side quest first, and then you go to the final dungeon. So that's why I wasn't thinking about going there. It saves you a lot of time and severe pain. Yeah, it does. I might be missing a lot of things, Ultras, but I tried my best without getting too much spoiled or help. But of course, sometimes people gave me a lot of help, right? So yeah, let's beat Death Gaze. I'm missing the Espers. I'm still missing the Espers, don't forget about that. Hey Chibi, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing the side quests and now I have figured some things out. I could finally find Death Gaze. I just needed to keep flying around and he would appear by himself. And also I did some questions about the dragons and now I know where they are. Yesterday I learned that one of the dragons was in the Magic Tower, and now I learned that the other dragons might be in Kafka's Tower. So both areas are areas that I still need to explore. And because of that, it doesn't make too much sense for me to keep exploring the world. So after finding and defeating Death Gaze in here, I will try to go to the Magic Tower and then I'll try to go to Kafka's Tower. You saw the hint about the castle? Man, remember that I was talking, or at least I said that at least once while I was in the castle, looking for the secret room. Remember that I said something like that. Okay, guys, you guys, uh, you guys seem to know that there is a secret in here and I couldn't find, but I'm looking for dragons. So I will leave, and in case I can't find a dragon elsewhere, I will keep this place in mind and return here later. I remember saying that at some point on my stream. So yes, if I couldn't find dragons elsewhere, I would still suspect of the castle or the ruins, the underground ruins. 3 dragons left. It would, of course, take some time until I return there, but as you could see, the freaking NPC that tells me about the library, he was the first person near me, or near the exit. So the chances of myself talking to him were so high. But no problem, we did that in the harder way, so it still worked, right? Denki, hello, how are you doing, man? I'm great, we are just... Oh! He's dead. There we go. One side quest down. Yes, I was just side questing, I'm very close to the end of the game. Oh, an Esper! Bahamut? Okay, now I'm only missing 2 Espers, right? So yes, Denki, I'm very close to the end part of the game. If I wanted, I could beat the game much earlier, but as the game is very rich and as it has many side quests, I decided to do the side quests, or at least try to do them by myself, or the ones I could find. So now I finally fought a monster that gave me a lot of trouble to find him, and I received a very good thing after beating him, so I'm happy and proud about that. So yeah, Denki, you need to play this game, man. It's a good game, it's a very good game. Wait, only one more? Let me check that again then. I believe I'm missing 2. Yeah, I'm missing 2, you see? There are 2 empty spaces in here. Yeah, I'm missing 2 Espers now. Oh, he cuts through magic... Oh my god! He is perfect! He is perfect for the magic tower. HP... Wait a minute, HP plus what? That's broken. That's broken. So yeah, Denki, I hope you don't get too much spoiled in here, man, because I really want to see you playing this game blind in the future. Do you guys know the Espers that I'm missing then? If you guys tell me that, I don't know, I have some chances to get to them, I could try to do some exploration after them. But I don't know if I will be wasting my time, because that sounds very hard. Or I believe they will be hard for me to find them. I am, Denki. I have been streaming this game for more than 80 hours. Look at that, 84 hours playing Final Fantasy VI. So I'm very ahead, like I did almost everything I could in the game. But it is an amazing game, I don't regret any time I spent on it. Wait, I will tell you that one is for Odin before he turns into Raiden? Oh, alright. So then I'm only missing 1. It makes sense because I don't think Odin was in the place that Raiden is right now. But yes, Denki, thank you so much for stopping by, man. And I really hope to see you playing this game very soon. It's such a good game. So, according to you, I'm only missing 1. You think I might have them all? Do you want to be sure about that? If I have them all, I'm very surprised because I wasn't expecting to get them all. Like, it wasn't my main objective in here. I was of course looking for them, but it was like something that in case I couldn't do, or if I couldn't find them all, then I would be good. I would be still good. Like, alright, I couldn't get to them. I found many, but not everyone or not all of them. So that's alright. Let's go finish the game. Thank you so much, man. Take care. You can't think of the one. Oh, I'm still missing one. Riker, do you believe it is easy? Do you believe I have some chance to find him? Or do you think I should give up because it is very difficult? Also, could there be someone in the game that would help me? I will find it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now I have a belief that it might be related to the magic tower, because sometimes I can find espers in places that I haven't explored. For example, when I was exploring the underground roomings, I found all in there. So let's go to the magic tower because maybe the final esper is in there. And you guys are very sure that I will find him, so he probably is in the magic tower, like I'm guessing. So let me... I need to think now. Because maybe I'm not prepared for the magic tower. It's such a hard place. Yes, I believe I need to grind a little bit more, guys. At least I need to teach some more spells to my party members, right? There were two places that I really liked grinding. One of the places was the dinosaur area, this area, and the other place was a desert area down here. I believe it was in here. So let me ask you, do you guys prefer that I grind in here or in the dinosaur area? I tried progressing there, but I was very bad. Yes, I believe that the dinosaur forest might give me, right? It might give me more experience, but there are some very interesting monsters in here too. The monsters in here, they give me some crazy amount of money. Wait, so the desert gives me magic points? So I believe this is the best area, because now I want them to learn the skills, right? So magic points would be better. Yes, I found that guy yesterday. And also they give me a lot of money, so this place was very interesting. Let me see. Yes. Another thing that I was thinking offline was that it seemed that everyone, or not everyone maybe, but most of my party members, all of them had a side quest thing. For example, last time we could use struggle to fight that monster, right? To fight the monster that was a problem and gave him some issues in the past, and finally he could defeat him. Also, Ram had the museum area. Sabin could find his master. Cyan was in Doma Castle. Zetzer had the cemetery with the airship. So many of them had some side quest or some special cutscene going on. But what about the Yeti, Yumaro? I don't remember seeing a special cutscene with him. I could say the same about Mog. Yes, maybe Mog and Yumaro. So when I was offline thinking about the game, and I was wondering for what I could be missing, those ideas came to my mind that Yumaro and Mog could be missing some kind of side quest or cutscene because yeah, they didn't have many special attention or they they didn't receive many special attention, right? What do I even need money for at this point? Buying armor and smoke bombs. We always should spend our money with smoke bombs, the best item in the game. Okay, first of all, I want to teach the magic spells to my important party members or to my more important party members, right? I have been using Zetzer a lot, but I prefer Edgar. Okay, I'll do the following. I will have 3 of them that are very strong and 1 that is weak. So the one that is weak can grind, and the strongest ones they can learn the magics. So let me see. I don't know, maybe not. I still don't understand exactly how his attacks work or how his magic works. But I do want Sabin, probably Terra and Celes, and then I really wanted Edgar, but the problem is Edgar needs to learn a lot of magic. He is behind about the magic skills, I believe. Yeah, smoke bombs are OP, I agree. Yeah, that's true, I remember the relic. Let me land in here. Let me check the Espers. Zona Seeker. Okay, I can change that. Maybe I should give him the new one. Bedouin, was that his name? Bahamut, that's his name. Yes, I found the relic. You guys shouldn't underestimate me. I'm a very patient explorer, so yeah. You are surprised that I don't use it more? Yeah, it's very difficult to find that. I agree with you. I got very lucky, and Ultras said before, right? He told me before that I should explore. So I was already in alert mode, like I was checking every corner of the place because he told me to explore. So I was exploring like crazy in there, so I could find it. I suspected of everything and even what was suspicious at all. Even that places I tried to check, so thankfully I could find it. Maybe Futros hadn't wait. Maybe if he hasn't told me to do it, to explore a lot, maybe I could miss it, because it was very well hidden. Okay, Ragnarok. She's almost learning it. Good. Terra, what about you? Lakshmi. Okay, I can change that. Oh, Siren. There we go. And Gogo, he can't get Espers. Okay, let me save. And let's go. But yes, for my final party, or for my most special party, I want Sabin, Celeste, Terra, and the fourth member I'm not sure. I really like Edgar, but Edgar would need to grind a little bit more. Hey Nightmare, thank you for the host. Welcome, how are you doing, man? Oh, that it is, the Cactuar. Finally another South American in my chat. Usually only American people and Europeans are in here. So it feels good to have it feels good to have a neighbor, a person from a neighboring country of mine in here. Somebody that's very near me. I'm great, man. I'm almost finishing Final Fantasy VI, and I have been enjoying the game a lot. I believe I'm only missing some few stuff to do in here, few side quests. And now I'm grinding because I got some new espers, and I need to teach the new magics to my party members. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm preparing myself to the hardest areas of the game. The Magic Tower and the final dungeon, which is Kefka's Tower. Yes, Final Fantasy VI was great. You are going through 9 at the moment. That's one that I'm very excited to play too in the future. People have been telling me very good stuff about Final Fantasy IX. You have finished 4 a week ago? Wait, a week ago in 3 days? By the way, have you completed Minish Cap, Zelda Minish Cap? It's been some time, right, since I last saw you streaming it. I hope you could beat Minish Cap. Oh, 9 was the final one you liked? I believe Scapluni likes it, or it is one of his favorites, I'm not sure. You could beat Minish Cap? Good job, man, congrats! You finally played a Zelda and you finally beat your first Zelda. I'm proud of you. Wind Waker is so good, man, it's my favorite. So far, it is my favorite Zelda game. You will enjoy Wind Waker a lot, especially because if you have enjoyed exploring in Minish Cap, Wind Waker will give you a lot of exploration too. Oh, so I was right, Scapluni has 9 as one of his favorites. It is maybe your second favorite after this one. I'm not sure if Ultras have played 9, because I believe Ultras only really liked 6, Final Fantasy 6. 4 is your favorite, and best Final Fantasy on the old PlayStation. It's funny because before starting playing a Final Fantasy game and talking with more people that know, more people that know, right? More people that know about Final Fantasy. In my mind, Final Fantasy VII was the best. Final Fantasy VII is the one that everyone loves, and everything was about Final Fantasy VII for me. Like a person that didn't know about Final Fantasy at all, but it looked like Final Fantasy VII was the best. And now, I still need to find someone that has Final Fantasy VII as their favorite. Because no, people prefer 6 or 9. You guys know that my first or maybe my first RPG. You know what? My first RPG was, wait, was it? Okay, I need a helping here right now. What game came first? Mario RPG or Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow? What came first? Because if Pokemon came first, then I would say that it was my first RPG. I'm not sure if Pokemon came first than Mario RPG. Mario RPG came first, so Mario RPG was my first RPG. But Pokemon and Mario RPG were the first RPG games that I have played. Mario RPG for sure, I wasn't sure because my memories of both games are very near, or they happened in a very in the same time, you know. They happened in a period of my life that was very that was, I don't know how to say that, but they happened together. That's what I want to say. They happened together. I have memories that mixes both Mario RPG and Pokemon because I played both games with my friends, and yeah, the experiences I had with those games, they were with the same friends, so they were like all in the same period of my life. You're trying to remember back 20 years plus to your ago to your childhood. Yeah, it's hard sometimes, right? How they called Mario RPG literally Mario RPG? I don't get it. What's the problem about the name of the game? Yeah, it has a subtitle. It is The Legend of the Seven Stars. So let me change the espers in here. But yes, I believe that Pokemon Red and Mario RPG were my first RPG games. Am I dead? Because look how OP this guy is. Okay, now I remember. Now I remember it, right? Now I have remembered why the first time I tried to fight him, I thought he was super difficult. That's the reason. It was because he was spamming the freaking Darude Sandstorm attack. So, in case I'm not prepared for that, it's a game over. According to Google, in the US, Super Mario RPG came out May 13th, 1996, and Pokemon Red Blue was September 28th of 1998. Okay, so Mario RPG came first. Yeah, I believe you guys are right, and I believe Mario RPG was my first RPG game. My first video game was Sonic 2. I believe I have told you that before. But funny, it's funny that I couldn't beat Sonic 2 as a kid, and after many years, I could only beat Sonic 2 by using save states. So I still really want to beat Sonic 2 without using save states. It's something that I will be trying to do in the future, probably on stream. Ultros was born in 1993. Man, you are such a child. I am 4 years older than you. It was a little over 2 years between Japan and North America release of Pokemon, whereas Super Mario RPG was only like 2 months. Yeah, uh, at least in my childhood, both games they happened very near. The time difference wasn't very huge, right? Yeah, Scapluni is older than me in 1 year. I'm from '89, and I'm happy about that because I like being of the. I like being born in the '80s, and I almost missed that. Oh, Chibi is from '90. Yeah, Chibi missed the '80s. It's funny that only Saving and Salis can resist the Sandstorm attack. Terra and Gogo, they are doomed here. The song Sandstorm should play during that animation. I don't have the song right here, but I can give you the emote. Riker was born in 8082. Wait, 88 too. The 90s was great, right? The times when kids could play outside their houses. I'm talking about my childhood. Maybe in your countries it is still safe for you to play outside, but in here it was much safer to play with other kids outside than today. So yeah, back then kids could play outside and play some sports. I don't know, do more interaction like going to your friend's house and doing stuff like that. And today, I believe things are more reserved, like everyone is in their own house playing together virtually and things like that. It's hard now to see some kids playing outside. Yeah, it wasn't that unsafe. Parents have just become dumber and more negligent and passive, and iPads raise children now, that's true. DuckTales reboots though? I haven't played it. Yeah, I don't see many kids playing outside in here. Or not in the big cities. Maybe in some, I don't know, more distant cities, more to the country, and cities that are a little bit far from the huge cities or the metropolis, right? They still could have some kids playing outside, but in general things are worse now. I also miss the old rental stores, right? The places where you could rent movies, or in my case, I could go there to the place that was a rental store to play video games. They had also cartridges to rent, video game cartridges to rent. That was how I played Super Mario RPG for the first time. And also I could go there and play video games because they had a Super Nintendo, they had um, a Nintendo 64, so I could go there, find other kids, and play together with them. And now I don't have a place to go if I want to play video game with someone, you know. There are some meetings. Um, there are some meetings that happen in some places of Rio. I have been there before, but people will only play Nintendo DS in there because the meetings are in some shopping centers or places like that. So the only possibility is to play Nintendo DS, as is it is easy. I mean, it is easy for you to carry it with you. So playing more, I don't know, important consoles like a PlayStation console or the Nintendo Switch, for example, that requires a specific place, a television, and more things like that. I don't have that place anymore. It's not easy for you to find a place like that. You would need to know someone that has the video game and go there instead. Yeah, people just entertain kids with phones and tablets. That's true. That's what happens today. Going to Blockbuster was great. There wasn't block. Wait, never mind. There were blockbusters in here. Yeah, there were blockbusters in here. Yes, I played Super Mario 64, and actually every Nintendo 64 game that I have played for the first time, they were in the rental shop because I didn't have a Nintendo 64, so I needed to go there to play it. Yes, maybe I should try to use float, right? I will try to do that. Or maybe I should try using Hasega, because then I would be able to act faster and then react in a better way against his attacks. Because he's not very strong, so if I can cause some damage quicker, I might be good, or I might be alive by the end of the fight. Donkey Kong Country 3, yeah, it was a very good game, but the one I rented the most, it was Donkey Kong Country 1, and my favorite was Donkey Kong Country 2, but also Donkey Kong Country 2 is the hardest. It is the hardest. Let me use Ultima, let's see that. Never mind, we could beat him first. Also, in case I learn some spells, you guys tell me about that, because sometimes I miss the dialogue and I need to pay attention. Then I would be able to change the espers and yeah, make people learn more spells, right? So in case I get something and I don't see it happening, let me know about that. Yeah, 2 is also my favorite, especially because of the soundtrack. No, the third one is my least favorite. I prefer the first Donkey Kong Country than the third one. I could say that also because of the music, but not only because of the music. Maybe because I really like Diddy Kong. So yeah, that also helps me to prefer the first Donkey Kong Country. But all the games are great. The 3 games are awesome. One of your favorite stores there was a retro gaming store. It always rotates what they have for cartridges from Atari to PS3. And it was so tempted to get Star Fox Super Nintendo and Donkey Kong Country for them. Yes, I really miss those stores. Places that you can go and play video games with other people that you probably don't know. I remember playing Mario Tennis with passerbys, and it was so fun. I remember watching people playing games and cheering for them. And I remember playing games by myself and having someone next to me to talk about the game and something like that. Oh, that's something interesting. Do you really think that the first Donkey Kong had a better natural ambience? Maybe you say that because the themes for the worlds in Donkey Kong Country 1, they were more natural, right? They were something more touchable and close to reality. Because in Donkey Kong Country 2, the places that you visit, they are very crazy. For example, the Wacky World, Cram Land, right? I believe that was the name of the world. The Pirate World, they were more crazy, like they felt more crazy, right? And in Donkey Kong Country 1, the worlds were more, exactly like you said, natural. That was the forest world, that was the ice world, the cavern world. Anyways, the stages were more natural, but I like the ambience of the second game better. I believe it's better, in my opinion. Maybe I'm saying that because of the graphics too. It wasn't so people and tech oriented. I see your point. Because yes, the levels were more jungle based or nature, right? Nature based or related. Besides, of course, the world that has the factory levels, which might be the swamp world, I'm not sure. No, never mind, the swamp world was in 2. It was in the second game. Yeah, inside the beehive and the roller coaster level. Let me see. Also the spooky library, right? In the forest, in the haunted forest level. I told you guys that I would be using freaking Hastega, but I'm not doing it, right? I'm getting impulsive in here. Now it's too late to use it, but thankfully Gogo survived. And by the way, I'm such a dumb person. I'm such a dumb person. Why they are not holding the freaking... Yeah, nobody here has the grow fag, right? I need to get the grow fag. Yeah. I also tried to say that I prefer the graphics of Donkey Kong 2, but I can understand that the ideas behind the levels in there are more crazy, or they are crazier than the ones in Donkey Kong Country 1. Especially, for example, in the later game, that you need to get through the castle levels. And the worst level ever, that is Toxic Tower. Because of Toxic Tower, I couldn't beat Donkey Kong Country 2 as a kid. Because that was such a hard level. I believe it was Mog, right? He had the grow fag. It's not him? So who has it? Yeah, Toxic Tower is so hard. Do you guys remember who has the grow fag? Was it Cyan? Maybe it was Edgar. Donkey Kong Country 1 and Banjo-Kazooie always have a sun and earth to play when it starts snowing. Yes, it's because of the snow world of Donkey Kong Country 1, right? And also Freeze Easy Peak of Banjo-Kazooie. I have to tell ya, do you know how to play the Ice Can't Cave music or the Northern... I forgot the name of the music, but the Ice World in Donkey Kong Country 1 has two different ice songs, right? It has one that is called Ice Can't Cave or something like that, and the other one is Northern Hemisphere, something like that. But can you play those songs? Because they are such good songs. Yeah, it's Northern Hemispheres, it's something like that. But can you play the other one? Ice Can't Cave or something like that? Maybe it's Ice Cave Chant. Yeah, maybe it's Ice Cave Chant. I don't know how to say that word. I'm struggling with it. I believe it's chant. But it could be also can't. Something like that. It might be Edgar. Or maybe it is Struggle. Let me check them. I don't want to... I'm correct? So it is chant, right? Ice Cave Chant. You did a half-hour winter piano medley video back in 2009 that had Ice Cave Chant in it. It is one of the best Ice themes. It's such a good song. You love watching covers? You should check Scapluni's stream then, because he plays piano, he takes requests, he can play the song that's playing right now in the game. For example, he knows a lot of Final Fantasy VI music. You should check his stream. He plays a lot of great songs. He made me addicted in one of the Mario RPG songs that I never paid too much attention, but thanks to his abilities with the piano, now I love that song. I believe his version is better than the original. You had one video on YouTube of one cover you did when you was 16? YouTube Greg Bart Gang playing Galleon. That's a hard music. That's a challenging music for sure. But yes, I don't want to get all the items from everyone because then I will have some, I don't know, problems to equip everyone again. It's tiring to keep equipping them. You know what? Maybe I do have the growth egg in my item list. Maybe no one is holding it. Yeah, maybe I have it. Maybe nobody's holding it. Oh my god, why I haven't checked that first? I do have it. That's why no one has it. So let's return there. Terra, Celis, Gogo, and Sabian. Gogo, you need to get the freaking growth egg. Scapluni, can you message me that? I want to check that after my stream. Also, Ultros, if you want to send me your cover, you can also message me that. Then I will check it after the stream. Thank you, Scapluni. I will check it later when I have a free time. Yeah, thank you, man. How long is your medley? Maybe you said half hour. Okay, it's 30 minutes. So I believe you also used Freeze Easy Picking there, right? Let me see if I can get the songs you have used. Did you use the Mega Man X song? What was his name? The Penguin boss. Chill Penguin, right? Have you used that song? Chill Penguin? That's a great song. No, but you did use Freeze Easy. Have you used the Mario Bros 3 song? The world theme for the Ice World. Have you used that one? Also, have you used a Pokemon song? Maybe Snow Point City or Route 2019? I believe that's the number. Is it the number? Maybe it's 16, 2016. The name of... Sorry, not 2000, 200. 216 Route of Pokemon. The Wish from Secret of Mana, I don't know that song. Oh, Sabin learned Flare, okay. So let's change his Esper. You wasn't into Pokemon at that time? Have you used another banjo song but from Banjo Tooie? Have you used Hailfire Peaks? The Hailfire Peaks Eyeside song? Or was Freezy the only banjo song that you have used? That you have played, right? Let's see. Oh, Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, you're right. There are some ice themed songs in there. Have you played the one that is in Donkey Kong Country 2? I believe it is something like, I don't know. It has a weird name. It's something like Bound in a Snowbound Land. It's something like that. The name of the song. Hey Sherbert, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. How are you doing? And thank you for the good luck, man. Now I'm only grinding in the game, but Terra is dying a lot. So yeah, I need some luck in here. Oh, Drill, welcome. Welcome, man. I'm not sure if I talked to you before, but I have the feeling that... No, Drill, maybe this is the first time that I'm talking to you today, so yeah. Welcome to the stream, don't get spoiled. I don't remember if you were in here before. Earlier today. Yeah, you were. Never mind, you were here lurking, right? And then I told you to not pay attention to the game because you can't get spoiled. Yeah, in a snowbound land. In a snowbound land. Wait, what, Scapluni? You don't think you played Donkey Kong Country 2 until afterwards? You fell asleep? That's alright, man. You need to rest. Especially because yesterday you hanged out with your friends, and after that you went to Scapluni's stream. So yeah, I can see you being very tired, and rest because later today I want to see you beating the last chapter of Paper Mario. And oh my god, I can't say it. Okay, I will not say I won't say anything about the last chapter, but I will say only that. That chapter fits the conversation that we are having right now. That's all I'm saying about the chapter. But yeah, Scapuni, what are you telling us about Donkey Kong Country 2? Have you beaten Donkey Kong Country 2 before? Is that what you're saying? I hope you did beat it, because I know it is very hard, it's a very hard game, but it is worth it. Okay, he went to the bathroom, so I talk to him later. I need to heal everyone, I forgot to do that. Okay, Terra will die for sure. Yep. Can I still revive her? Finally! Finally a fight that Terra stayed alive. Is there a limit of the amount of money that I can carry in the game? Because I have been getting a lot of money here. Sherbert, thank you for the host, man. Yes, I have been earning a lot of money here, so there might be a limit, right? This is a very good place to get money. 10 magic points, look at that. And 100,000 money, that's a lot. In one single fight. Let me heal first. Oh, Drew, thank you for the host. Thank you, guys. That's better. Scapluni, I was asking you if you could beat Donkey Kong Country 2. Have you ever beaten it? I will try to speak more slowly because I'm feeling that my English is not very good today. So if I start getting very excited about the chat and everything, I will be making a lot of mistakes. So I will try to speak slowly or slower than I was before, so I can have more control about my English, right? Oh, you beat Donkey Kong Country 2, okay. I'm glad to hear that. Because I was a little bit lost about your last sentence. Because you said, I don't think I played Donkey Kong Country 2 until afterwards. That made me confused, like, so could you mean that you played Donkey Kong Country 2 until you got to the icy level or the ice world, but then after that part you couldn't go further, so then maybe you couldn't beat the game? That's why I was a little bit lost. Oh, you mean that you haven't played the game until like 5 or 6 years ago, so it took longer for you to play it. I see. That's what you meant. Was there a reason for that? Like, why that happened? Couldn't you find the cartridge in your place or something like that? I believe I'm messing everything in this fight right now. Everyone stayed alive. That's rare. Oh, you didn't have the cartridge, so that was the reason. And you just never got around to play it? Like I was saying, I played it a lot, but it was hard. It is a hard game, and I always tell you guys that I'm not the best player ever. I struggle a lot at some games. So imagine when I was a kid, right? It was even worse. You still have to beat all the classic Sonics. I need to beat Sonic 2 without using save states, but I have beaten Sonic 1, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic 3. In my opinion, Sonic and Knuckles is my favorite, but Sonic 2 is also very good. Sherbet, right there, he streams Sonic games sometimes. He was playing Sonic 3, and yes, I believe he was trying to speedrun. Am I right, Sherbert? I believe you were trying to speedrun Sonic game. And also, which Sonic game is your favorite? I believe that people usually say that Sonic 3 and Knuckles is their favorite, but if you don't accept that answer, because of course it is two games together, right? Sonic 3 and Knuckles. If you don't accept that answer, then people will say Sonic 2. Because Sonic 2 by itself, it is a great game. But if you combine Sonic Knuckles and 3, then they work better than Sonic 2. I talked to someone about that before, and that was his answer. Why is it taking so long for them to learn the skills? Look at that! It will take ages. Oh, hey Early, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Are you back home? Because I remember that yesterday you said that you wanted to stream pop and music tonight. So, are you back home? You back home? Welcome home, man. Yeah, I will try to be there. So, how was everything? How was the travel? I hope you had a great time with your parents, and I don't know, I hope you guys had fun. But, so are your vacation near the end? Or is your vacation, right? Is your vacation near the end? Are you back because of your vacation or because you need to work? You're back to the work tomorrow? Sorry to hear that, man. RIP vacation. But I hope you had a great time. Yeah, man. I believe you did. I believe you did have a great time. At least from what you were talking about your travel, right? Or your trip. About your trip. That's the way to say it. About your trip. Everything sounds good. So I will send you a request right now. I need to hear Kentucky Girl tonight. So be sure to play that when I'm in your channel later. We need to hear Kentucky Girl tonight. Okay, so it's settled. Now I'm grinding in the game, man, because I'm very close to beat it, and it seems that everything that I'm missing, they are related to the places that I still need to explore. I mean, the places that are connected to the progress and to the final part of the game. So now I'm preparing my party members, and after that I will go there. I will try to, I don't know, to start the final parts of the game, and then I will be playing Zelda, A Link to the Past randomized. Do you guys think that I should try to beat the game today? Because I was planning on trying the Magic Tower tonight and leaving the final dungeon for next time because it might be long. But as they are the last things I need to do in the game, and I'm not sure about how long they are or how difficult they are, it's pretty long, so I will try to finish the game next weekend then. I will focus on the Magic Tower tonight, and I will save Kefka's Tower for next weekend. It can get a little long, yeah? Oh, isn't that a monster from Dragon Quest? Isn't it, Sherbert? Oh, it's your emote! It's such a good one! It's the Sherb slime. That's a great emote, man. I liked it. Hello, Jojo. Welcome to the stream. Let me save the game. It can get a little long, so okay, I'm not finishing the game tonight. Oh, there is the other one, the ice cream. The Sherb cone. Man, I love your emotes. I love your emotes. They are simple, but they are amazing. Because they are happy. I don't know, they are so cheerful. I feel great by looking at them. Always max your level before beating any RPG. Yeah, Early. I tell you to do the same in your Mario RPG run. Especially if you can't find the very useful item in the future, so you need to prepare yourself a lot in there. Okay, let's see if we can learn more magics now. Because I want to change the Espers, right? Okay, Kuraga, there we go. So let's see who I can give to Celes now. Or who can I give, right? Who can I give to Celes now? Phoenix. Who has it? Gal has it. Okay. Gal, it's time for you to release the Phoenix. Where is he? I don't need to talk to him. I can do it by talking to anyone. So, do you guys believe that I will be able to beat the Magic Tower today, like, because I'm expecting a very hard challenge in there. So do you guys believe that I have a chance of doing it? Like, do you guys believe in me? That's my question actually. Because my previous attempt in there was so bad. I'm trying my best to prepare myself for it, but I don't know, it's a very complicated place. I could say that it was the hardest area so far of the game. Getting to the top of the match tower isn't that hard if you are leveled good. Okay, so there is a chance. That's good to know. Because it seems very hard. I got to the second floor and in there was a very powerful enemy. So yeah, maybe harder challenges will come in there. Yeah man, don't worry, don't worry. I might finish the stream after I beat the magic tower. Hopefully I can do it. Drew, it's too early. He is a rhythm gamer, mostly. He plays a lot of rhythm games. He has an incredible coordination, and my dream is to have 1% of his coordination. Sure, but I believe he won't be playing RPG tonight. He might be playing Pop and Music, which is a rhythm game. But I convinced early to play Mario RPG for his first time. So in some days he's streaming Mario RPG blind. And by saying blind, I mean really blind. He is not taking any help from the chat. He doesn't want to be helped or guided or anything. So he's trying Mario RPG by himself. But yes, his channel is more focused on rhythm games because he's very good at rhythm games. Wait, so there is a chance that you can be playing Mario RPG tonight too? That's great, man. That's great. But yes, you need to work tomorrow, so don't overdo it, right? Don't past your limits. Don't go over your limits. Just concentrate on having more magical and less physical relics. You're right, there is a relic that I believe that will help me a lot. It is a relic that it casts the reflect movement, right? Or the reflect spell. And I can see that being very useful in the magic tower. I will try to give it to someone when I decide to go there. But yes, Early is a rhythm gamer, but he also tries to play other games, retro games mostly, in other days or sometimes. Like Mario RPG, he's playing it blind, and also he's trying to speedrun Mega Man 4, if I'm correct. Oh, I can buy those? I don't know where I can buy those. I would need to look for the place. But I know that I have at least one. Reflect Ring, I believe that's the name of the item. Limits are meant to be broken. Isn't that a Cloud line from Final Fantasy VII? I know that because of the Smash Bros. Trailer. When Cloud appeared for Smash Bros, right? For the Smash Bros lineup. So I remember hearing him saying that limits are meant to be broken, and then he uses his special attacks. I believe it's related to Cloud. That's where you know it from too? Yeah, I believe it's from Cloud. Also later tonight, Mr. the D-Train, that I call him by his name, which is Drew. He will be playing Paper Mario Blind, Paper Mario 64, and he's an amazing streamer. I told him before that based on the last new channels that I have found, I believe he was the best one because I got very, I don't know, addicted to his channel very quickly on how good his streams were. So I highly recommend his channel for you guys if you are interested on Paper Mario. But he's also playing Dark Souls, and I believe he wants to play even more retro games and games like Chrono Cross, some Final Fantasies, because he never played a Final Fantasy game. But yeah, go check his channel because his streams are so good and he's great. He gives the chat a lot of attention and he's a very funny guy. So yes, I recommend his channel too. Let me make a question in here. Do you guys think that I should really teach the Ultima attack to everyone? Mista, Drew, right? You already follow him, Scapluni. I was talking about Mista the D-Train. Yeah, Drew. I know that you already follow him because yesterday I went there and saw your name. No worries, man, no worries. I'm being very sincere right now. Your channel is amazing, man. Not necessarily. I asked that because it seems that to learn the Ultima skill, it demands a lot of magic points. I believe Terra is trying to learn it right now, I'm not sure. But yeah, it takes a lot for them to learn it, so it might give me some work, right? So let me ask in a different way. Would it be important for me to teach the Ultima skill to at least the 4 more important party members that I'm planning to have? For example, they might be Terra, Sabin, Celis, and either Zetzer or Edgar. Should I give the Ultima skill to all of them? Yeah, Scapluni like teaching Ultima to a lot of people. But yeah, the problem is, it takes some time to teach that, right? Which Final Fantasy games do you all like the best? Well, this is the first one that I'm playing, and I could say that it's great. It's a very good game. But according to the opinions of people, I believe they prefer either Final Fantasy VI, this one, or Final Fantasy IX. And also, I also believe that a lot of people enjoyed Final Fantasy X. So if I need to guess the favorites, would be 6, 9, and 10. Yeah. Final Fantasy IX sounds great. I don't remember seeing anyone complaining about Final Fantasy IX, for example. About 7, Final Fantasy VII is also a great Final Fantasy, but people tell me to not get super excited about it. I mean, some people think that Final Fantasy VII is overrated. So it is good, but it might not be that good as we think it would be. Yeah, it is overappreciated. I have heard that before. You may realize another spell to learn, so I will let you do it naturally. Maybe the other spell is related to the final Esper that I need to find, but I will be worried about that later. You know what? I'll use a tent in here. I have a lot of them. I have money to buy more. So let's use a tent to heal our magic points. And also let me save again. It reminded you how great the game is, but you still prefer 6 and 9. Am I right to say that Final Fantasy X... Wait, someone is following me. Ultimate Gamer, thank you for the follow. Am I right to say that Final Fantasy X is also one of the favorites, or am I wrong? I know that people love 10 because of the music. And I agree with them, because Final Fantasy X has my favorite Final Fantasy music. I still don't know all the songs of Final Fantasy X, but the one that I know, I love it. So yeah. You have a prediction? Ultros, are you joining the Illuminati group? Are you part of the Illuminati? Yeah, Final Fantasy X has a song that it is one of my favorite video game tracks ever. Peaceful Life, thank you for the follow. It is called B-Sad Island. That's the name of the song. It is special for me because it helped me through a very hard moment of my life. It was when I was about to... I don't know, when I was finishing college and when I was about to show my final project in the college, and it was a very stressful moment, right? It was a very stressful period of my life. But to relax, I always listened to the Final Fantasy X music, and it gave me strength to stay calm, relaxed, that everything would be alright. And yeah, it really helped me to stay chill, relaxed, and okay by that time. X is great too, or 10, right? 10 is great too. Just get past the main character and the level linearity and it's still great. And the voice acting. The voice acting is bad in there? What degree? I studied chemical engineering. But I have to tell ya, I don't think I did a good choice. Because today I can't see myself working with that anymore. I got very frustrated after finishing the college, right? After finishing college, I had a work experience that wasn't very good for me, and after that I had some problems. But yes, I don't regret, but it wasn't what I was expecting after I completed it. But yes, I did chemical engineering. But now I don't feel like an engineer at all. Also, I don't know if there would be another course that I would prefer doing, because I have always been very, I don't know, how can I say, what's the word that I want right now? I wasn't sure about what course I could try in the college, right? I never was sure about that. It's actually a very hard choice for you to make in your life. So yeah, I don't know if I did the right choice or if it wasn't the right choice. But yeah. I only knew things that I wouldn't enjoy at all. For example, doing something related to medicine or medical stuff. And I also believed that if I tried doing some law courses, I also wouldn't like it. But yeah, you got by what's BFA in digital art and animation. You'd love to get some. You'd love to get a sort of graphic design job, but you don't have dreams of being a top-notch animator or concept artist anymore. I say the same. I don't dream about being an engineer anymore too. Oh, it's a bachelor? Okay. I don't know, I gave it a chance and it wasn't very good for me and for my life. And then I tried doing other stuff and I have been preferring trying other things that are not related to chemical engineering. And yeah, that's how I'm doing my life right now. Be of Fine Arts. Yes, Kapluni, you know, you have the ability, right, and the talent of many different arts. So that's amazing for you. I believe you should also try to study music if you have the chance, because you are not only a graphic artist, right? You are also a musician. So I believe you should try studying music if you have the chance. It was a really fun degree program. That's great. That's awesome. You ended up doing biochemistry. I know that it was related to chemistry because in your stream there was a time that someone asked you to make a chemistry fun fact or to say a chemistry fun fact. I remember that dialogue. But you always thought music would be a lot of fun for a degree. Yeah, you also play guitar, right? So it also would be interesting for you. I also dream about learning to play an instrument, and the instrument that I wished I could know how to play is piano, but I don't know if I will ever try playing it someday. Because I don't have coordination. I don't think I'm a very coordinated person, so I don't know. I can see myself struggling a lot about that. Yes, I think you guys should try to do some, I don't know, some lessons, right, about music. Because you guys are very into music and you know something already about playing either guitar or piano. So I can see it being very useful for you to learn more about them. Of course, if you guys have the chance, right? Oh, finally! Finally, Ultima was taught. So now we can change that. It was Celis, right? It wasn't Celis, really? Oh, she has Curaga now. Okay, so let's change that. She has Ultima, so now I'll give Bahamut for her. Musictheory.net. It's a great website to start learning about music. Early, can you play an instrument? Because if you learn how to play an instrument, you'll be the best musician in the world. Because you have coordination, man. So yeah, if you know how to learn how to play an instrument, I would be amazed by that. The coordination will come over time. Yeah, the most important thing is to have fun, that's true. You can play clarinet a little, piano a little, and ocarina. I did not know about that. That's awesome. So maybe I should start a new theory about Twitch streamers. Because if you guys don't know about that, I have some theories about the streamers in general on Twitch. And the theories are 90% of the streamers are Canadians because I know a lot of Canadian streamers. So 90% of the streamers are Canadians. Also, 99% of the streamers have cats, and if they don't have cats, some other streamer will have the cats that I don't know, that are missing to the ones that they don't have cats. I don't know how to say that properly, but let me say that differently. There are enough cats related to streamers. I can't say that, guys, sorry. How can I say what I want to say? Okay, there are an amount of streamers, and also there is an amount of streamers, and there is an amount of cats, and they go well together, they match each other. So if you are a streamer and you don't have a cat, some other streamer will have your cat. That's what I want to say. My theory sound about right? Yeah, Chibi right there.